Welcome back to Fulltime online here at GeelongAdvertiser.com.au. It is, of course, the Geelong District Footy League Grand Final this weekend between East Geelong and Bellpost Hill. And Pat, the GDFL guru who's all over everything in the Geelong District Footy League, you've got some pretty interesting revelations, potential revelations on the end of this weekend's Grand Final.
Yeah, that's right. I think there's some whispers around that Bellpost Hill coach Robert May will not be coaching next year, despite he's taken his team to 2 consecutive Grand Finals.
Retired or sacked, Paddy?
No.
He could be retiring. They haven't said he's sacked, but he is getting on an age.
Or not renewed. Is that the line we take? That's what Matty Sprout got at Ocean
Grove. It's all up in the air at the moment. Nothing's set in stone, but that's just the word around the traps. And the Brent Gergic will be taking over as coach in 2010.
Pat, is this all just to keep Gergic? Is that the reason? Does Gergic want to go to another club?
It could be.
We'll let your coach, will pay you a little bit more.
That could be the case, because most people would say he doesn't seem like the coaching sort of guy. He seems pretty quiet. He doesn't seem to be the kind of bloke who'd fit the mould of a coach real well, but it could be a ploy to keep him as well, because he's a good player and he could get a gig in any team in Geelong.
Because he has left and come back before, hasn't he?
He was there as a junior, yeah, before he played AFL for Melbourne and Geelong. He was there as a junior.
And then he came back to, did he come back to Bellpost and then go to Bell Park, or would he come back to Bell Park and then go to Bellpost?
I think he came straight back to Bell Park and then he's just Bellpost. Yeah.
Played the Dragons as a bit of a key forward, and then
he was there 1 or 2 years.
So he would have had a couple of years there, and then they were really disappointed to lose him when he went to Bellpost Hill. And because it was part of their grand plans, and I think 2007 he went across to Bellpost Hill. And then he's been pretty influential there. So he could.
And if he was there, the Dragons would have won the grand final. I still maintain that. If he was there.
You reckon? No, he has been pretty dominant. So, but they're doing all right in the GFL, which we'll talk about soon. But this weekend's game, of course, some key matchup this weekend in the grand final.
Yeah. As was the case in the prelim, I reckon it'll be win or loss in the ruck. You got Andrew Van for Bellpost Hill. He's getting on, but he's still pretty agile. He's pretty mobile. And then you're up against either Scrobberlack in the ruck, but he can sometimes lend his hand forward, or Ryan Cameron. He's up and coming. He's got a good lead, but he's really athletic. So
who will start in the ruck? Would you say Cameron will start, or Scrobberlack?
Cameron will start in the ruck. Scrobberlack will be full forward.
How long does, in terms of game time, percentage-wise, how long does Scrobberlack spend in the middle?
It tends to depend on how the game's going. If it's even or East in a bit of trouble, he seems to go in the ruck. But he normally spends probably, I'd say, 75% of the time in the goal square. If
East are down by 5 goals at quarter time, will we see Scrobberlack cross half back?
I'd say, yeah, cross half back or ruck.
They won't be down by 5 goals.
Yeah, I'm just
that's remarkable.
Hypothetically,
it will happen, but no.
Because he controls their team. He's the key. Like if he got injured in the first 5 minutes, you'd almost say they can't win the flag.
Oh, no doubt. He went off last week when they were up by about 5 goals with about 15 minutes to go. And Bellpost, this is 2 weeks ago in the semi. And Bellpost still kicked 3 goals in 3 minutes, and he was straight back out in the ground.
Pat, how much do they take from that day, Bellpost? So they came back pretty hard in the last quarter. I think got it back to 10 points. The eventual margin was they've got to take some confidence coming into the grand final that their best football really can take it up to East Geelong, who have just taken all before them in about the last 16 weeks of football it is since they lost a game.
Yeah, definitely. They kicked 6 goals to 0 in that final quarter. They'd only kick 3 goals until 3/4 time, and they come home really strong. So it could also put a dent in East's confidence as well. But yeah, Bellpost Hill can definitely match if they're on their game. But I think East is the factor in this game. But Bellpost Hill is going to play the consistent game. It's all on how East come out, I think.
So it's down to East winning it or East losing it.
I think that's the case. Yeah.
Who are you going for?
East to win it, 4 or 5 goals, I'd say. Yeah.
So you're backing them for a consistent performance.
Yeah.
All right, we look forward to now final tip and also best on ground.
The tip for the winner. The winner East Geelong by 27 points. And the best on ground was
precise, Pat.
Because he said 4 to 5 goals, so he went in the middle.
Yeah,
he's an intelligent man.
And you'd have to go to Scrobberlack to say best on ground. He's easily the most influential player on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
We look forward to that. That's this weekend, of course, grand final between East Geelong and Bellpost Hill in the Geelong District Footy League. We'll be back after a short break to talk about the GFL preliminary final this weekend between Bell Park and South Barwon.